Okay. Hopefully everyone can hear me. So I had a bit of an issue with my mic, so if everything sounds terrible, you're gonna have to tell me. Someone's gonna have to say something eventually. But I am. It's officially. Oh, I can put this down. It's officially spooky season. So we're wearing our first of many spooky season T-shirts. Hope y'all are ready. hope everyone, hope everyone is ready, because your girl uh can't be trusted when it comes to spooky season. I love spooky season. I don't play. I do apologize. I need like a better lighting setup because I feel like it's just like coming down on me here. But yes, it's been a hot minute. I started Derpy's mouth. I think he's turning out honestly freaking adorable. Oh, uh-oh. My iPad that I'm using for reference just turned off on me because of course it did. It said you're ready to go. Time to ruin everything. There we go. Oop, oop, oop. This is how you know we're homegrown because nothing is ever right or on time. So, sorry, I know, I hope this isn't too loud. I'm having all kinds of issues today. I'm not trying to like blow it out for y'all. But, so we're using 15 O's, just to recap, because again, it's been like a hot freaking minute since we've been here. We're doing 15 O's in 401 black, shiny black, just shiny black, and itty bitty beads. And then we're using F402C. I don't know what that stands for, F420C. 420 blaze it. 402. 402C. 402 kind of blaze it. Think about blazing it. Perceived a blaze. But it's this great like bone kind of color that's super matte. So instead of this, the mouth is so shiny, right? Or like the black is so shiny in comparison. I don't know if you can even tell the freaking difference, but the black is super shiny, and then the white is super matte, which you can see here. Matte, shiny. And I wanted that on purpose. Partially, I'm, making the best with what I already had because I didn't have to buy new beads because that would be insane. But also, it's a matter of like, that's how his mouth looks whenever he's on screen. So we're just going for it. Okay, good. Music is still working. I have had nothing but issues today, which is fine, It's my natural state, honestly. Oh, I also have my spooky season mug. It says I put a spell on you. And the tea is just like black tea, so it's not like spooky season tea or anything. But I didn't get to. Yesterday was Labor Day in the US, and so I was also sick as a freaking dog. As a dog. Sick as a dog. So sick. I spent all day on the couch. It was not a good time. No one wants to hear about that. But oh my gosh, come along. Come along, string. I love a good bop. I don't understand how people work in silence. Maybe that's just the millennial in me, We're all secretly iPad babies. But I can't imagine it. We're like working to white noise. Like a circle of hell reserved for people who are like, I need it silent to do anything. Maybe that's just me. It might just be me. I'm crazy. Oh God. Oh God, what have you done? I could probably get one more. I don't know if I left enough room for that. This is a thing I do constantly where I'm like, I'll just go. And then I'm like, why doesn't this look exactly how I wanted it to look? Because I just went. I didn't think about anything. Every craft in the world can relate to that, I'm sure. Also, for everyone following along at home, we are doing two-stranded, two needle beading, two needle flat beading, which just means you've got one needle with all your beads on it and another needle, another string to tack everything down. Yes? Excellent. Another issue with me is I'm very easily distracted, so I'll just freaking go. Oop, oop. And Apple, what are you caught on? Yourself, probably. Are you too low? Is that why? Not me. Talking to my crafting equipment. Good lord, girl, let go. I've been watching a lot of like Studio Ghibli lately, so I'm really enjoying that, and it like really makes me want to bead again all the time. Like I'll be watching something and I'm like, oh, I should turn that into a headband or whatever it is that I'm, whatever I do. Oh, that should be earrings. That should be this. That should be that. No. So if you want to see some Studio Ghibli earrings, let me know. I honestly feel like I need like one more. And I don't feel like there's enough space between this tooth and like this tooth. You know what? It's fine. It's going in my hair. No one's gonna know. Mm. Oh, okay. It's working. It's just being difficult, I guess. I mean, what's new? Technology. I think I can get one more white on that line. Okay. Yes. Or do I want to try? Let me see what it would look like if I just like curved it. Goodness. Okay, there we go. Stop that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's why. Would you curve nicely is the real question. Not really. You curve nicely enough. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. Sorry, my computer's having all kinds of issues with me today. This is a special layer of hell. Good God. Okay, what are we doing? Right, we're adding more. We are adding more beads. It's gonna be me just sitting here like talking to myself. I'm like dancing to myself, which is the slightly more embarrassing part, I guess. For some people. What? You were working a second ago. Oh, I might have added too many. That's why. Okay, just take those. I'm actually just gonna try and aim for this, like, getting the tip down. That's what she said. I am the she in question because I did say it. Can we make this work? I think so. I think so. I think this is working. Kind of. Ooh, sorry. I swear to God, I can't be trusted could be my freaking tagline. I feel like in comparison, this guy over here is so thick. I can add a few more. I can add a tiny little stripe in the middle. I can already tell if my crafting was a person, I would argue with it. Like I can like feel my face being like, "What are you doing, sis? What are you doing?" Okay, you might need to move over a little bit. I think I can at least make two work in there. Make it look a little chubbier at the bottom. Oh, that's really funny. They're just different sizes. That's why. So I'm looking at my reference photo. His teeth are just different sizes on the bottom. And on the top, actually. He's got a couple on the top that are also, like, thinner. I was like, wow, this looks so weird. Why did I do it like this? Right. Because my reference photo is of him having different sized teeth. Okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna do one more sideways. This is my little trick whenever I need to like fill a space. And I'm like, oh, I can't really get a whole new bead in there. This is what I do. There you go. And that makes it look a lot fuller. I'm also gonna add an extra one up here because I want this like space filled. And it bothers me. I'm weird like that. It's fine. If you're following along at home, you don't have to do this. Also, not that anybody asked, but I did finish the body of my Rumble Raglan and it looks glorious. It's going to match the pants that I'm making it for perfectly. Okay, I like that a lot better. Looks a lot more like a normal snaggly little kitty cat tooth. Okay, we finish all the middle teeth, and I'm gonna just do black from here over, and we're gonna call it good. And then I'm gonna put a little extra line of black right in there, and then we're gonna be done with the mouth. Like we really don't have that much more to do. My hope is to then move on. I might finish the nose. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller than it appears here because I'm worried if I don't, it'll be too big. And then I want to move on to the eyes, which is why I have these colors here. Hopefully you guys can see them. But the eyes alone are going to take so much time. And these are also all... See, these have different numbers too. I just don't understand. 406. Oh, this one's shiny. Oh, interesting. The rest of these are also matte. F407. F408. F404A. And then F411A. I don't know what the F stands for. Do y'all want me to Google it? I'll Google it for you. And by it for you, I mean for me. In beading, what does F stand for? No, not thread. What? 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 No. F in beading beads, girl. Not threads. I hate AI. I hate AI. I hate it. AI has made literally everything worse. Okay, yeah, seed beads. This is not worth it. Trying to figure this out is genuinely not worth it. Shh, stop it. Let's see, F407. It's matte, I guess. I don't know what the F stands for, though. It won't give me any information. If anybody knows what the F stands for, I would really appreciate somebody telling me. Because I don't know. And I'm trying to Google it, and the information just does not exist in the world, apparently. So weird that it's doing that. I don't know. Matte OP Vermilion. Oh, that's 406. Where's 407? F407. Vermilion red, yes. probably should have done this before I came on stream because it's making me crazy. But it's okay. We have tea. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Everybody who watches this video afterwards is gonna be like, oh my god, Maya. Go. Stop talking about the finish on the beads. Also, unrelated. Kind of. Mostly. Totally, actually. But one of my favorite animes is coming back. Demon Slayer. I am a Demon Slayer apologist. There are people who are like, I just don't get it. I don't like it. And I'm like, I don't understand what you don't like about it. One thing I do think is stupid though is recently I saw a video and it was a bunch of dudes, obviously, being upset that the Demon Slayer. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah. Also, the back of your work is always going to be messy, so just like, don't cry about it. A bunch of dudes being mad that the Demon Slayer like sword techniques aren't real, I guess. I don't even remember. They were saying they were mad because it was like, "Hi, Pumpy, welcome." So we're mad about Demon Slayer. Yes? I mean, no, we're not mad about Demon Slayer. Thank you for the follow. But I'm super excited that Demon Slayer is coming back. And I saw this video recently that was all these people complaining about like, oh, I don't like that Demon Slayer, when they do the sword techniques, you can't actually see it. So it's just like a representation. And I was like, what a dumb thing to be mad about. But it was like 5 or 6 guys all saying the same thing. And I was like, why are you mad about this? It still looks cool. Like, it's still cool. What a stupid thing to be mad about. Like, I don't understand. I don't know, but it's coming back, I think, either this month or next month. So I'm gonna like disappear. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. It's so good. Don't get me started. Do not get me started. I'll go and I'll go and I'll go. What I will say though is that that first like couple of episodes is real rough. You do have to like get through it to get to it, you know? But like those first couple of episodes are like, I mean, I don't feel like there's like a nice way for someone's entire family to get murked. Oh, dip. Yeah. No, yeah, that'll do it. They actually, so the last season, like right before this one, because this one's gonna be the final season, right? With the big bad guy or whatever. And Michael Jackson. The big bad guy is Michael Jackson. And the whole season is I kid you not, the whole season is a training montage. So if you couldn't handle 3 episodes of a training montage, ain't for you. Skip it. Skip it. Forget it. It's not for you. But honestly, it's like it's beautiful and it's well done and it's fun and there's amazing art that comes out of it, but I feel like you can kind of get that with everything. Like I feel like there are very few animes that like have nothing to offer in my opinion. So like I'm not the right person to be like, this is art, because I'll be like, it's all art. It's all fine. I have that with One Piece. My husband really loves One Piece, and I will like try every couple of years to like pick up wherever he's at and like watch it with him. And the minute Zoro disappears and goes and like has a one-off one-man adventure, I'm done. We're just like, I need to be done with this. I can't. 200 episodes later, they found a fish or whatever. What am I doing? Oh, right. But yeah, so today we are beading Derpy. We're having a great time. Everyone's having a great time. And I'm hopefully, theoretically, not stabbing myself. We hope. Yeah, I can't think of what else is coming back. I did just see the Jujutsu Kaisen teaser preview. It looks like Jujutsu Kaisen. It looks good. It will be very pretty, and everyone will be mad. So that'll be a good time. Oh my gosh, come on. Ah! I said I wasn't going to stab myself. What do? I stab myself. Ah! You stop that. There we go. No? There we go. Lord. But then past that, I can't think of anything else that's coming back. I've been really enjoying Kaiju number 8. I just started it. It's fantastic. That's, you know what? Those are some good ones to have seen though. Those are good. I Attack on Titan is rough. There's a lot in there that I'm just like, this feels like a court drama. I know that's me being, sensitive. But past that, so then what do you watch if you're not watching anime? K-pop Demon Hunters? Oh no. You have to go up higher. There we go. Yep, that's fair. Oh my gosh. Throwback. Hamtaro is a throwback for sure. We did Toonami whenever I was growing up, so it was like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Big O. No wait, I think Big O was a different program. Digimon, all of it. So that's a good throwback for me too, actually. I haven't thought about those in a long time. Come on. So you also a crafter? Oh, oh. I'm about to make a knot for myself. Oh, I think I'm gonna start up at the top actually for this next tooth because I'm worried otherwise I might not have enough room. Mm. Ow, ow, ow. Lightly stabbing myself repeatedly. If your needles are small enough, turns out they're sharp on both sides. What are we doing here? I don't know where Katie went. I'm gonna have to harass her whenever I see her later. Because I know she loves it whenever I harass her. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a lot more than I thought. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, that's cool! What does that entail? Like, I mean, physically making a board game? Like crafting it? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool thought. I joke all the time that I'm like, oh, I don't have the patience for that. And then I sit here for multiple hours and I bead and I knit. So, like, I can't be trusted. I'm not the right person for that. I'm one of those people that like doesn't like to sew because I think it takes too much time. And then there are people that can sew an entire outfit in a weekend. I'm just not one of them. I just love that there's so many crafters out there. I feel like I definitely remember Like I always got taught, I'd always joke I have big auntie energy because I got taught by like all the older women around me how to do so many things. And now that I'm like, you know, auntie age myself, I feel like there's like nobody knows how to do a lot of stuff anymore. Which like we live in the age of YouTube, so nobody has to like come to you and ask you, right? But it's still nice to be able to like have a beading circle or sit around and work with people and just chat and kiki. Like I love it. I kind of miss it. It's part of why I do what I do. That is awesome. Like that blows my mind. Painting and making up worlds and rules. That blows my mind. I have to say, if you're like a painter and that's what you do, I'm already super jealous of you. I can't. I grew up in a house with like artist parents who were good at like everything. And so they were, I mean, if you can't tell from the whole being raised by older women who taught me how to craft, but like artist parents were very much like, oh, anything is possible. You just have to like do it. Cannot draw to save my life. Can't draw, can't paint, can't do any of it. None of it. None of it. Like even when I design knitwear like for myself. Like I'll be like, oh, I want this sweater, or I want a sweater that looks like a kitty cat. I'm making one right now, and I want it to look like a kitty cat. Great, how do I do that? And I'll just like, I got all the creative of having creative parents, and then my brain went, but what if instead we used math? So that's what I did. That's how I actually like got into like knitwear designing was because Gauge is just math, and I was like, oh, that's easy. And everyone else I meet is like, oh, I hate doing math. I hate doing all of that. And I'm like, no, that's actually the easy part for me. The making it, the deciding on the colors, the like color theory in general. I'll just sit there for like I become a deer in headlights with color theory. You can give me a color wheel and I'll just be like, what do you want me to do with this? My husband makes fun of me all the time because he grew up in opposite. Respect, respect, respect. Same, same. Like I said, I as I'm doing this, I'm just like, whatever, as I go. It's whatever fits. But my husband grew up in a house that was like he was raised by a math teacher and an architect, okay? All math, all science, all like facts and numbers. That's that's all he has. But then he himself ended up quite creative and he plays like Warhammer and he paints and he loves to build and do all of that. His favorite part is painting. I don't even think he enjoys playing. I hate painting, but I love building and I love strategy. So he and I will spend like a weekend together, just like sitting there talking about what he's gonna do in his next game. And I'll be like, oh, this is a fun strategy, and he'll be like, I don't know, do 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 do. He has like all the creative patience I don't have, and all of the like technical background. It's very annoying. And he doesn't think of himself as artistic in any way, too. So that's like the extra annoying part. He's just good at it. He's like, well, it's just, I just understand that this color is opposite of this color, and this color is complementary to that color, and all these different whatevers. And I'm just like, I think they look good together. So, I'm like, we're opposites. We are the meaning of opposites attract. Truly. What I love, though, is that his little sister ended up with an art degree. Same house, same everything, same parents, same upbringing. Two creative kids that came out of a non creative household. Talk about rebellion. down, and then we're going to come back up. Oh, 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 what are we doing here? What's that? Oh, that's my other thread. Thought I'd pull the bead out. Goodness. Okay, there we go. I'm a mess today. I mean, I'm a mess every day, but today especially. I'm gonna tell him you said that. That will have made his day. It's it's like a level of math, creativity, and like general interest that I can't really articulate all the time. And he'll do some stuff every now and then, and he'll be like, "Oh, I just had this idea." And it's just like, "Oh, what is that?" Dude, their focus, it's insane. So, not to, blow him up too much. I like him, obviously. He also does like a little bit of coding, so he started making his own like app, basically. He started learning like doing like machine learning so that he could figure out the statistical analysis of his dice so that he could be like, okay, when I run this, which like set of dice should I run? And I was like, what? You don't just like throw them? And he's like, no. And then I have this like spreadsheet that I've made where it has all of my like possible damage and my possible hits and what what I need to roll, like what my average needs to be. And I'm just like, man, that's cool. I show up. I like the idea of this more than I think I could actually do it. But every time I see people and they're like painting them really like absurdly complicated things, I'm just like, that's so cool. that's that's so cool. And like part of my brain wants to paint. And then I try, and every time I just get so frustrated as I sit here beating tiny little beads onto, you know, the stuff I'm working on now. I also feel like nobody I've ever met who plays Warhammer only has like, it's never just Warhammer. Do you know what I mean? It's always like Warhammer and also 900 other things. And I'm like, how do you where are you finding the time? And and the patience. These are the people who are like, but what if I did build the fiddliest, Gundam suit of all time? And I'm like, pop off, King. Pop off. It could never be me. I don't have that kind of patience. I barely have the patience to do this half the time. But no, I love it. And this is going to be a little beret eventually. I'm going to wear it in my hair. It's going to be super cool. Although one thing I will say that I've come to the conclusion of is that when you want to bead something and then put it into your hair, you have to have really thick hair. Which I do. I do. My hairstylist hates me. She's like, I should charge you for 3 haircuts because you have like the amount of hair of 3 people. I have to move my hand because I feel like I'm just like covering this. I'm very sorry. I know this is probably not very exciting. I'm trying to figure out the right angle to get it at. I wonder if I could. Yeah. But yeah, my hairstylist hates me. She's like, I should charge you. I should charge you extra. No, 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 no. That's not what we want. Don't do that. There we go. mean, are you really beading if you aren't making a giant mess and creating, a small collection of knots everywhere you go? No, 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 not hair. No hair involved in this part. Um, but I'm making this, sorry, I'm beading Derpy from K-Pop Demon Hunters, and I'm planning once I get done with this part to turn it into a beret, and then I'm gonna put it in my hair. I have a few others here. Let me show you. I bead all sorts of things, so it's more about the craft, honestly. But I made these two little snakes for my hair. So I've got flowers on this guy, and then this one is just like it it this is a neon, so it shows up so poorly. But I don't wear them because I wear these giant headphones, but I also do earrings, I do bracelets, oh, actually, uno momento. Give me 1 second. I made something super cute. So I fostered a cat recently. Not to get TMI time, but I fostered a cat recently, and he's a little tuxedo cat, and he's so cute. And I made this little stitch marker for my knitting, and it's basically his face. So whenever you make things with beads, it could be for anything. But there doesn't have to be hair involved. That's all I'm saying. I plan to put this one in my hair, but you don't have to. Where was I? Where's my other thread? Oh no. Oh, there it is. I was like, what did I do? Where's my other needle? I'm causing all kinds of problems. Ooh, ooh. Mm-mm. That's too far. Too far out. Naturally. There we go. That's a little tighter. Perfect. I've done a few that are like really cute. I did a little bat for Halloween last year. I've done a few that are super fun, super cute. I'm actually like new to beading, so half the time when I talk about it, I'm just like, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a professional. But it's just a matter of like, I always want to make things that I feel are fun. If you think it's fun, do it. If you don't think it's fun, it's too much effort. In knitting, we talk a lot about process versus product. And I love the process of beading. But I also recognize that, like, if I wasn't in love with the final product, I definitely wouldn't do it. I definitely wouldn't do it. But there are some people that, like, especially if they're really good at, if they're really fast and they're good at giving, they use, like, whatever they make to give gifts, they're less bothered, right? But for me, I feel like you have to really enjoy the whole process and your product. But I really enjoy doing this, if you can't tell from my inherently giggly nature about it. I'm actually worried that this tooth might be even chubbier than the other tooth. There are worse problems, obviously, but it's going to be kind of a silly problem to have if it is. There we go. Nice. No, it looks okay. It's not too off. If it is, no one will know but us. I I follow these two ladies who both knit out of like New Jersey, and they're always saying like it's not an error unless you can see it from riding backwards on a horse. Like if somebody was riding backwards on a horse past you, if you could see the error, then it's an error. Anything past that, it's not an error. And I'm like, that's a very good way of being like, yep, do whatever you want. Don't take it too seriously. Ooh, I can definitely get a couple more in there. Is everyone enjoying their Tuesday? Okay, there we go. That's perfect. You're all good. I'm enjoying the vibe of this music. This is fun. I just put on something random and it's really kind of, I feel like it's really working out. Okay. I think I'm going to start holding this in the front then because this seems to be working much better. Ooh, 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 what'd you pull on? Oh, come on. What are you caught on, Thread? This is my everyday. Just me being insane. But why? Am I pulling on the wrong thread? Oh, I am. LOL. Naturally. It's okay. You can be a little insane as a treat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What are we doing here, friend? Why will you not go exactly where I want you? What have I done? What have I done wrong? Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sometimes people message me things and I'm just like, I don't know what it's in relation to, but good for you, I guess. I actually think that needs one more. Or will need one more to get all the way to the top. Oh, beautiful. I think this is going to be a very nice fit. Oh, I love it. Okay. Everybody be chill. We're totally going to make this work. It's definitely not going to be a problem at all. Ah, there we go. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's getting a little extra difficult to do. That's okay. There we go. It might just be a little packed in more than it wants to be. I think I'm gonna do the next one sideways so I can get kind of a cleaner finish to that. There we go. My goodness. Bro. Just want to be difficult today, huh? No, I literally see you trying to make a knot. Why did I decide that tiny little string was exactly what I wanted to work on all the time? Oh, that's why. It's because I don't have both of you. Goodness, no wonder. This is going to be extremely exciting for everybody involved. Just me talking to myself. There we go. Okay, I think I can get one more in here, and then we're going to be done with this color, which is actually kind of exciting for me because it means one more thing off the board. I get to feel good about it. We get to be done. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh, what kind of dog? I'm like animal obsessed, so. Oh, beautiful. A little chubby, but that's okay. All the best things in life are. Okay, I'm actually gonna put this color away because we're actually done with it. I love it. Perfect. We're done with this guy. I'm gonna put him here, off screen where no one can see him. Joyful Idiot is the perfect way to describe that dog. Joyful Idiot is literally perfect. Oh, they're so cute though. Hold on. So for anyone, oh, is my mic not working very well? Uh-oh. Let me see. I don't know. I can't tell. Normally my mic is working fine, but today it's not working at all. I don't know what's going on. I do apologize. So in case anyone doesn't know what a Swedish Valhund is, oh, they're like a corgi and a husky had a baby, and it's just, oh, they're so cute. As someone who used to have a dachshund, and you want to talk about a joyful idiot, a dachshund is an angry, joyful idiot. Oh my god, I've never met a more destructive dog in my life. In my life. And I have to remind myself it's because they were quite literally bred to hunt badgers, right? So when, not if, but when you take a dachshund out for a walk and they see any dog that's bigger than them, do you know what they're going to do? Start a fight. And they don't even, that's the craziest part is that she never actually wanted to fight. She just like couldn't help herself. She couldn't help herself. She had to be loud and violent and angry, and like then the dog would like walk over and start like sniffing on her, thrilled, thrilled to be playing with another dog. But like from a distance, you would have thought she was gonna kill him. Like that, I'll never forget. One time she like literally started something with a Rottweiler, and I was like, oh no, 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 we're not doing that today. Please no. I don't want to take you to that, babe. But she, oh, She could start a fight in an empty paper bag. She was wild. And like, no one else I know has ever had a dachshund, so when I try to explain that to them, they don't understand. They're like, oh, they're so cute and tiny, and oh, they must be so sweet. And I'm like, they literally start fights with brick walls. Like, they're just insane. That short man complex, you know? Yes, non-stop, non-stop. She, and like, loved people, loved people. Still barked at them, but loved them. But like the minute she saw a slightly larger dog, I don't know if your dog is the same way, but the minute she would see a slightly larger dog, it was over. It was over. It was time to start a fight and die on this hill. Oh my god, actually a little bit higher, I think to make it easier to get to. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, ooh, I'm so excited. We're almost done with the mouth. Just the outline alone took me like 4 hours. Or do I want to go the other way? Might be easier to have it go. Ooh, what do you got on? Oh, I know what you're caught on. The back of this fabric, that's what. There we go. We can try going down instead and see if we like that better. Might at least be easier to see for everyone involved. There we go. Now I'm just thinking about every time my dog did something insane. There we go. Yay! This is turning out so much cleaner than I thought it would. I don't normally use 15 which are like the smallest size I can find, like readily available. There are people who are insane and use like 22s and 23s and stuff, which like the larger the number, the smaller the bead. It makes perfect sense, right? But I usually use 11 which are larger than this, but I was worried because there's so many fine details on him that I wouldn't be able to like get a lot of definition if I didn't use a smaller bead. Not to talk shop, but that's what's been going through my brain. And I'm glad that I decided to go with the smaller bead because I feel like it looks objectively better. Or at least it looks a little more like, I don't know, detailed. It's very hard to get fine details with larger beads. Same thing with like a larger brush, right? If you need smaller details, you use a smaller brush. Oh, you're a little wonky. I'm gonna put you over here. Oh my gosh. I'm still getting over being sick, so I feel like I sound like I'm speaking through a tin can. That's okay though. It's part of my charm, I tell myself. That might be too many, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna give it a shot. going. There we go. There we go. It was a pleasure meeting you. Hopefully I'll see you another time. I play games on Thursdays and Fridays, so hopefully I get to see you again. We'll talk more about your board game and how cool that is. Bye bye. Oh no, this is definitely gonna be too funny. I can tell. Oh, uh-oh. Was that in the wrong place? Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, you know what I need to harass again? Is Jajens. That's who I need to harass again. There we go. That's the right place. Oh, what are you caught on? There we go. Ah. You know, I think that's actually perfect. As weird as that is to say. I'm just gonna take the other needle and take it down. Why not? Ah. I might have made this string a little too long. You can't tell from how much pulling I'm having to do. Okay. I think I can get like one more in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so tired of being like, of feeling sick. So tired. It's so dumb and not fun. It should be illegal. Oh yeah. I was like, oh, please don't tell me you did it again. I feel like I could use this black for like so much more on this, but I probably won't. Because honestly, it's kind of a lot. And like adding a whole extra layer onto stuff is turning out to be more of a hassle than I thought. Who knew? Who knew that adding more things made things more of a hassle? Man, I wish I could paint. I feel like everybody wants to do the thing that they can't do. Sort of like everybody wants to have what they don't have. Like people with straight hair always want curly hair. People with curly hair always want straight hair. I'd love to be able to paint and draw. Can't for the life of me. I've tried several times. But just can't. That's fine. Not everybody can be good at everything. NBT. Uh-oh. Come here. There you go. I feel like also, and I know that I'm probably oversimplifying a lot of things, I feel like everyone I've met on stream or doing this has just been so friendly. Maybe it's just like the maker community. But like, I feel like everybody has been like, oh, that thing you're working on is super cool. Tell me about it. And I'm like, yeah, tell me what you do. I love it. I wish, I don't know, I feel like it used to feel this way all the time. And that's kind of why I wanted to get back into doing this, is because like I miss doing things that felt super involved and creative and where everyone was like really nice to each other and encouraging. Okay. Okay. I think I need to fill this gap right here. Hopefully you guys can see there's like a tiny, tiny little gap. I'm gonna see if I can't fill it with a few more. Oh, y'all. And then I know there's a bit of a gap, a bit of a gap right here. I speak English good, maybe. But once I start doing like other colors, this will come in a lot. I've had to, not that anyone asked, but I've had to on certain occasions like break a bead, which is really annoying. So if you fill it in a little too much and it starts to like bow once you fill in the area around it, sometimes you end up with beads that like come up, they like poke up, and that's super annoying. But it also just looks really bad. And so like to fix it, I've had to come through and break beads. Just you take your pliers and you just break them. And it is exactly as traumatizing as it sounds. Because no one wants to have to do that. You kidding me? That's better. Ooh, is that better actually? Or is that too much? Because that's encroaching on the. If it encroaches on my teeth and spreads everything a little too wide, I don't want that. Wait, what? What did I do? What's going on? Well, hi, Miss Nelson. Thank you for the follow. That's so kind. Howdy Mowdy. I love that. That's adorable. Me? I have an adorable voice? I don't know about all that. Now you know who has an adorable voice. I just sound sick. That's why I sound adorable. Um, my best friend, legitimately, and I mean this, legitimately sounds like a Disney princess. Like we'll be talking, and she'll be like, "Oh, I was just out on my walk, and then this tiny little kitten came up to me, and so now I have a kitten, and all the woodland creatures love me." And I'm just like, ugh. She's so funny. Like legitimately, everything. She could be talking about anything. It's like the baby spice rule. Like she could be talking about anything, and it would just be like, "That's adorable. That's cute." I think I need one more right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She asks the room. Oh, oh. Is it just me? Am I the only person on the planet that gets, reverse allergies? I only get allergies in summer. I don't get allergies in winter. I get, all of the cold and sinus infection normal people get in summer. I get in, or I get in winter. I get in summer. Mine is the suffering. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so cute. I was worried about this bit at first because I felt like it wasn't distinct enough, but I think it's turning out okay. Yeah, we feel good about it. Collectively, the room feels good about it. Do I want to go from this side or that side? I think I'm gonna go from this side. Oh my goodness. Okay, there. And I didn't stab myself. Always good. You know, not for lack of trying, obviously, but I feel like I stab myself at least 4 times a day. Stabbing myself always a plus. My goodness. It really enhances the experience. So that way I know whenever I wear something, I'm like, yes. No, you know, I really put blood, sweat, and tears into this, like, especially the blood part. They're like, oh yeah, was it a lot of work? No, but it was a lot of stabbing. My goodness. You are too funny. No, not stabbing. I can hear it in your voice too. No, not stabbing yourself. You stop that. You stop that. So I don't know if you were here for it, Tex Holt, but we were discussing how excited I am for the new season of Demon Slayer. And I was trying to remember if it came out this month or if it comes out later. But I'm already prepared. I haven't read it. I'm so excited. And you have to respect something, an anime or, you know, manga, where Michael Jackson is the villain. September 12th. That's right around the corner. My body is ready. Yeah, I was talking about how that video I saw where people were like upset that whenever they do the like breathing techniques and stuff, they were like mad that it doesn't like really happen in the universe. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's dumb that it doesn't really happen whenever they do it. And I'm like, I mean, I guess it's more like a visualization for everybody else, right? Ah, there we go. Not only do I stab myself, I also entangle myself. I'm a professional. Oh no, stop that. Go where I tell you. Or don't. You know what? Live your best life. Who am I to tell you how to live? Yes! Okay. I think that one's gonna have to be extra. Which is fine. We're fine with that. We are unbothered. It can go sideways. But yeah, I was thinking about that and I was thinking about like, I've been so excited for everything that's been coming out lately. I'm just so excited. I've been really enjoying a lot of things that I've been watching. What is this? How did you get caught like that? Oh, my goodness. My goodness. And my knitting is coming along, and we're getting into spooky season. It has been a string of bangers. That's so true. Well, and it's like I've been finally getting around to things that people have been recommending to me for years, right? So like Kaiju number 8. I feel like people have been recommending that to me for years and years. Not really. I mean, They did recommend the manga first. I know it hasn't really been out that long, but they were like, "Oh, when the anime comes out, you're gonna have to watch this. It's so good." And I was like, "Okay, sure." There we go. And then I'm gonna put an extra one right in here. Ah. I also feel like I take for granted that everyone watches anime, so I just like go. I just like start talking about it and I just like go. And then I'm like, oh, you might have no idea what I'm talking about. Sorry. But I know not everyone does. Yes. Oh, I love it when it fits perfectly. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Whee! There we go. Heck yeah. Okay, I think I can get one more in, maybe? Yeah? Yeah. Why not? We're gonna try. I'm gonna start using Howdy Mowdy. That's great. I love that. I do use Meowdy Partner a lot. So, you know, it'll fit right in. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I love it when a plan comes together. I think I'm actually gonna leave that, and that way whenever I start doing like the blue around, I'll just have a little bit more space here. And if I need to, I can always come back and add more, but you can't take them away. And like I just said, I really don't want to have to crush them as I go. That would make me very sad. I hate having to crush beads. I know some people find it really fun. I am not those people. It makes me crazy. And my alerts are working, which I noticed because my alerts weren't working recently, and I was very sad about it. I also realized I was gonna have to be done at 3 today so that I can get ready for my interview and just call it good. Oh, I love tea. Okay, we're officially done with the mouth. I am so glad. I'm actually going to take the black off the board as well. I'm really proud of us. I say this like it's a group project, but I am. I'm very proud of us for managing to get the mouth done today. Because it's a lot of little fiddly bits. Oh my goodness. Come on now. There we go. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, whoopsie. This is always one of my more favorite parts, is like just being able to put stuff away, to know that you're done, and be like, oh, yes, I can move on to another color now. And you know what? Because it's right here, I think I'm going to do the nose actually. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'll move right onto the eyes until the eye colors, right, over here. But now that I'm looking at it, I think it's got to be the nose because I like the idea of moving up and like across. Does that make sense? I also am not going to use this color. So I was thinking I would use this color that I picked up in Japan for like, he's got like this extra little circle around his eyes. And then when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I don't think I can make that work. I just don't think I can make that work. So that's going to sit on the sidelines and we'll see if we can incorporate it. But yes, no, maybe so, you know? Ugh. I feel like my nose is like mad at me. My whole body. Sinuses are overrated. Who needs them? I do apparently, but they don't seem to need me or like me. But yeah. So I'm gonna start on the nose. Oh wait, to do that I have to get my color right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And for the nose, we're using F209A. And these are size 11s, so these will actually be bigger than these beads. So they'll pop a little bit more probably. Be a little less in the way of fine detail. I'm also planning on using the same color for the ears. So it's going to be nose and ears. But hopefully it all works and it's not too much. I'm worried that they're actually going to be a little too big. But you know what? We're all on journeys. We're all figuring it out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on now. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Did I make my thread too long? Make your thread a reasonable length. Impossible challenge. I think I'm actually going to make this like, ooh, that might be too many. You know what? I don't know. We're going to give it a go. As I said, I have no idea what I'm doing most days, so it's all vibes. It's literally all vibes from here, man. I'm actually going to come in a little bit from my original point that I drew for myself because I want it to be a little bit further in. I don't know why I did this to myself. I actually hate working in curves. Why do I always do this to myself? I'll be like, oh, that would be so nice if it was like clean, and then I sit there and I make myself crazy about it. Which, from my understanding, is the natural way of beading. Everybody just kind of makes themselves crazy about it, and they just go for it. Yes? Do we like that? I think we like that. Okay. It genuinely feels like a little bit bizarre to be using something this big after using these 15s. The 11 feels bizarre. Oh, sorry. Is that good? Do we like that? Do we approve this message? Oop, oop. No, sir. You come back here. Let me see if I can get a couple more in. These are huge in comparison to what I've been using all like for this whole project. I have other 11Os and I was like, yeah, I'll be able to use that. I don't know. Like psychologically. I don't know. Yes? We're gonna go for it. I don't know why I always doubt myself. I'm always like, I don't know. And then I end up doing it and I'm like, that wasn't hard. I'm just like this. I don't know why. Every craft in the world is like, yeah, man, It's just how it is. And when I do a curve, I will genuinely go like almost bead by bead. Like to make sure I get exactly the curvature that I want. Ooh, actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to go down and come back up again. I know that sounds insane, and I know it might not make any sense, but I'll show you what I mean. Because I want a really good, like, pinch for the nose. Okay, where's my thread? Over here. So I'm going to go down the way into this, like, a little bit here. And then I'm going to come back up basically right next to it so that I don't have to go like this. I can go like this, come back up, and go like that. Does that make sense? No, it's okay. You can say no. You say no, Maya, you're insane. No, Hunty. You are crazy. Wait, what are you? Every time. Where's my needle? There we go. See, this is where they tell you not to make your thread too long. And then I'm like, no, I can definitely make my thread way too long. There will be no consequences. Lo and behold, there were consequences. Come here, sir. I'm trying to figure out how this even happened. What are you caught on? Wait, are you caught on yourself? How? What? Did I make a knot in my own thread? How do you do that? Did I put my needle through my own thread? I think I did. See? We're all on journeys, and mine is apparently to fix my own thread. Okay, let's see what I can do. Because I don't want to make a knot out of this. That would be awful. This is too funny. See, this is behind the scenes kind of stuff you don't normally see when people make those like really polished making videos. No one admits that they make mistakes like this. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how this happened. Okay, there's one strand. How did you get caught up like this? I must have put my needle like through my own thread. But I just can't figure out how. This way. This way. What the hell? Okay, and then this way. I don't understand how one does this. Did I put it through one side and not the other? Is that what happened? Huh. Nailed it. It only took me 20 minutes. Oh my god, that was wild. I don't know how that happened. All I can think is I must have put it through itself, basically. Which makes no sense, I'm sure, saying it out loud. But you basically have like a double strand, and all I can think is I must have put my needle through the double strand and then made a like basically almost knot out of it. It's fixed. We're not angry about it, we're just a little confused. Oh my goodness. Okay, coming back up. I'm gonna have to like cut that whole thing whenever I go to put this on YouTube. Of just me staring at my string trying to fix it for 10 minutes. 3, 4. Well, let's do a few. Get kind of a feel for what we're doing, and then I think the inside is probably gonna have to be single strand instead of double strand, just to get a so we don't overwhelm it. Let me see if that works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do this one bead by a time. One bead by a time, one bead at a time. Oh my goodness. The brain, it has officially stopped working. But you know what? Who needs it? Clearly not me. There we go. That's a little bit better. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little sharp for me. I mean, I know this one up here was a little sharp, but let me see if I can get them both under that thread. Probably not, but we're gonna try. Oopsie. Oopsie. There we go. That. Mm. Alright, I'm gonna put a little more on and see how I feel about it, and if I'm not in love with it, we'll take it out. Nothing is permanent. I need a fresh cup of tea in a second. Mm. You know what? Yeah, I am actually gonna take that out because I think I went too far down, which might make zero sense to anybody but me, but I think I needed one more in the curve, one more tack in the curve to really get kind of a symmetrical nose. Where am I there? So that's also fun. Am I over here or am I over here? This guy, I think. So that's the part that sucks about ripping this stuff out, is like you have to find out where you are on the back as well, because otherwise you're gonna start in the exact same place that you ended. And that's the part that didn't work. I'm also likely far more technical about a lot of this stuff than I probably need to be. Someone out there is screaming like, oh my god, just cut it and be done. And I'm half tempted to. I'm also trying to be reasonable. I've got yet another knot in my thread, because of course I do. Because it's actually illegal to not have knots in your thread. I don't know if y'all know that. It's actually illegal. You're not allowed to not have knots in your thread. Sorry about you. Ha 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 ha. Okay. There we go. I don't know what you are. You're a little longer than I'd like too. My goodness. Oh shoot. It's getting a little frayed. I might have to cut it anyways. I wonder why I got all frayed. There we go. Beautiful. We're working with the same. There we go. Okay, I think I want it higher. I think I want it like here, if at all possible. Huh. She was like right on top of where I basically was. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, in my opinion. And then we have more on this thread. Yeah, they're just the bottom here. Ugh. Oh, that's actually gonna be too many. I'll just take these two. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to avoid getting like a really sharp corner, honestly. Maybe it's just the way I did it. Might just be me. It's probably me. But again, working with two different styles of beads is very difficult for my tiny brain to figure out. Brain's so tired. Oh, I wonder if I can. I feel like that almost needs another one. Like, it's not off whenever I look at it from the top. So let me see if I can get those other two to go across evenly. And if not, I'll just have to take them off. That's okay. It happens. Let me see if I can make that work. I might have to come back through. Let me make you a little longer. There we go. There we go. I wanted it to look like a little heart, and now it looks like a little potato. Let me try putting my needle up through. Oh my goodness. There we go. It is potato-like. It's a little potato-like. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She tells herself. Okay. And here's the thing. If we hate it later, you can always rip it out. You're not married to it. It's so weird looking. Okay. It's just been a really long time since I've used 11s. And like, I forget how big they are. Oh, I'll feel so good if we manage to finish the mouth and the, oh my god. And the nose today. No more of you. No more. Why are you like this? There we go. Oh my gosh, it's already 3? Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been like... It looks like a jelly bean. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Let's see if we can make this work. Oh my goodness. Oh. Can y'all see how much that looks like a little jelly bean? Is Is it just me? Am I the only one that thinks that? You know, we're gonna call it perfect. That's what we're gonna call it today. No mistakes, only happy accidents. And this happy accident was a little ridiculous, but that's okay. There we go. Look at us. We managed to finish the mouth and the nose today. I feel amazing. Look at how cute he is. Can y'all see how cute he is? Look at him. He's just happy to be here, man. And now we're done with the pink, at least for now, because we also have to do it up here in the ears. I'm gonna have to also make that one a little bit smaller. And that'll theoretically be less jelly bean like. But I'm quasi done with that color. But yeah. Oh, he's so cute. I do feel like you get a little bit more definition than I thought you would get. On the teeth, I was worried you weren't going to get enough definition, especially right here. But again, part of this is the idea that like we're just free-forming, freeballing it, doing whatever we can. But yeah, okay. I do have to be done a little earlier today because I have to prepare for a interview later. So I was planning on being done by 3 anyways. I just can't believe it's already 3. But yes, thank y'all so much for joining me. I hope to see you all again in the next one. Yeah. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok. I'm not really on TikTok. I'm learning to be on TikTok, so you know, it is what it is. Okay. Bye.